Hi friends. So let us work on writing task 2. In the IELTS test, there are 4 modules: listening, reading, writing and speaking. When you appear for the test, your test will begin with listening, then reading and finally writing. Now writing is again divided into 2 parts: task 1 and task 2. In the task 1, academic students have to write a report while general students have to write a letter. In task 2, both academic and general students have to write an essay. You should finish task 1 in 20 minutes. So you have 40 minutes to write task 2. In these 40 minutes, you are expected to write 250 words. That is their minimum requirement for task achievement to be fulfilled. But we suggest you to write 250 plus, that is approximately 270 words. So let's go into detail about essay writing. To start with, let us see how you are evaluated in writing task 2. It is based on 4 aspects. The first one is task achievement. That means how you respond to the task assigned to you, as they want to evaluate if you have understood the question properly and if you are answering with relevance. That means you have to answer strictly in parameters of the question. You cannot talk in general terms on the topic or divert from it. You have to stick to the question asked and write your essay accordingly. Please do not write anything which is not asked to you in the question. Task achievement means responding to the task effectively. The next is coherence and cohesion. Here, they want your essay to flow easily, in sequence, in an organized way, using transition words wherever required. They expect that your essay should be easily understandable. So, your thoughts should be in line with each other. All your ideas or points should be well connected with appropriate transition words. They should have some coherence, meaning, so you should have a structure like a pattern that you are following in organized writing. Moreover, cohesion means you have to use transition words so that the examiner understands your flow of thoughts. That means you need to have words like moreover, in addition, furthermore, further included in the appropriate places in your essay. You should write pronouns, conjunctions, and linking words to make the examiner understand your flow of thoughts and avoid repetition of words. Here, what I mean to say is, once you use a noun, next time use the pronoun. So it is easier to connect with what you are trying to say and there is no repetition. Next comes lexical resources, means vocabulary. But students misunderstand this to another level. Yes, you need to write uncommon words, but no, don't use fancy words. You don't need to use words which are never used in day-to-day life at the same time. You cannot use everyday language. Well, let me give you one example. For instance, help is used very often by students. Instead of help, we can have words like assist, facilitate, aid. Try using variety of words for the same, that is the synonyms. So you are not repeating your vocabulary. For instance, for a horse, you write horse runs versus A horse gallops. This automatically enhances your essay. Usage of appropriate vocabulary at the right place is the key to score in lexical resource. Those words will give you a better score. We often use the phrase hard work. Instead of hard work, you can use diligent, industrious, persevering, laborious, active, or even just busy depending on the sentence. You don't need to use high level words. Using fancy, flowery language with lots of proverbs or big words just makes your essay too artificial and hard to understand. Just use words that you can relate to or you have heard, not words that you need to open the dictionary to understand the meaning. The sentences should be natural and sophisticated. Your essay should be easy to read. The last is grammatical range and accuracy. This should again not be forced. It should be easy flowing, going from one to the next. You are expected to write compound as well as complex sentences. The key here is to focus on accuracy so that your sentences are not only easy to understand but error free. We have divided the essay questions into 11 different types. We will go into detail about how to make points for each type of question in different videos. In this video, we are talking generally what works for all essay types. Later, we will go into specific ones too. Now let's discuss how you will divide this 40 minutes. For the first 5 minutes, you will just look at the question, understand it, identify the keywords and make points. So in the first 5 minutes, you will write down the points that you want to include in the test. The main points required for your essay, the gist of your essay, the main ideas, which side you are going to be on with examples. We will look into this in detail with examples when we do each type of essay separately. You will jot down these points at the back of your question paper. This area will not be evaluated, so don't worry. Once you put down the points, you will also get an idea of what you can put in the introduction and conclusion as well. And for the 30 minutes, concentrate on just writing your essay. Once you have your main points jotted down, now it's just a matter of framing sentences and putting your ideas on paper. Next, most importantly, I want you to have some spare time towards the end. In this last 5 minutes that you have saved, you will go through your essay to evaluate and check your essay for punctuation mistakes, wrong spellings, capitalization, and grammatical errors. So basically, your time will be scheduled as 5 minutes to understand, prepare, and make points, 30 minutes to write down the essay, the last 5 minutes to check what you have written and correct the mistakes you notice along the way.